Hello everybody, this is Patty Etherton and I'm here to give you some more inspiration and insights from my time in prayer with Papa. So it was interesting because I was doing my morning prayer on the day that all of the news reports started telling us that Biden was the winner of the election. And Papa gave me this vision. A group of people were gathered around in a clump and they were all cheering and waving banners and they were tightly in a clump, right? And then there was this larger group of people that were standing back and all around, and that was the group I was in. And they were rather stoic and with their arms crossed, mostly. Might have been some chatting back and forth. Then there was a parting of the people, and suddenly I could see what they were cheering for, and it was Joe Biden. You could tell he had this big smile, this super big bright white smile, and black eyes, and I thought, oh, that's Joe Biden for sure. But he was completely naked. I'm not lying. So, and there's some things you just can't unsee. So there you go. But then there were a couple girls that turned and looked over their shoulder and looked directly at me. And then they quickly turned back around so that I would be hidden. The view of Joe's nakedness would be hidden from me, which I thought was also very interesting because they kind of hid the whole naked truth thing. So I thought that was quite interesting. Now, that was the end of the vision. It was super short, super quick. And I always have to step back and think, first of all, I think it's hysterical because I knew this story. What Papa was showing me was the story of the emperor's new clothes. We all know that story. So I'm laughing because I thought, okay, so didn't in that story, weren't the tailors and the people, they told all the people in the town in the closed circle to pretend, even though the emperor was naked, to pretend that they saw this fabulous clothes on the emperor? If I remember the story right, that's the story. Interesting, Papa picked that one for me. Why did the two girls look at me and look back around? I thought that was very interesting. Papa put that in my story. You know, what were they trying to hide? What they already knew? Or did they think they were doing something wrong and they wanted to make sure I didn't see them doing something wrong? I couldn't quite figure that out and I'm still pondering it. There may be more, and you may have, by me telling you this story, you might have a vision or something comes to you. But anyway, what do you think would help? What do you think Papa was trying to help us see by giving me the vision? I think, first of all, obviously, all of the media celebrating, they're kind of like the tailors. They're there to cover up the naked truth. And we definitely, just like in our first story, we had the media involved and with the man with the red hat. And we don't know anything about them. We don't know who's paying them. We don't know why they're saying what they're saying. We just know they're telling us things that just aren't appearing to be truth. Then you also have that some people who are doing their hiding are starting to feel maybe a little guilty, or they might be feeling like they might be getting caught. So there seems to be this heightened sense or urge to hide more. So another thing that I noticed is that some of the people that were cheering acted as if they didn't notice that Biden was naked. They may be completely almost brainwashed out of being able to see that Biden was really standing there naked in the story. And all I could think of was orange man bad, orange man bad. When you start to scroll on your phone and you start to get lost in your algorithms that Facebook or YouTube puts together, and you have gotten stuck in this mantra of, you know, Trump is a racist, Trump is a racist, Trump is this, and he's a misogynist, and Trump is orange man bad, and you just go crazy. There is a point at which you stop looking at reality, and that is your truth. And so all they needed to be told was somebody needed to say, see, he's wearing beautiful clothes, this emperor. So then we have to look at the things that or why is God bringing this story to me besides be aware? Is voter fraud really happening? Ethics and integrity of election. Will they hurt this country? Why are we putting up with it? And do Christians cheat? That came to me really obvious because I always check my wallet. I always check myself. So in looking at the evidence of cheating, without a doubt, I feel it has. And here's my reasons, a few of the things that have made me go. First of all, my intuition on election night. On election night, when 5 counties in different counties decided to stop counting their votes all at the same time. Never in my life. I've been alive a long time. Never in my life have I known people to say, oh, we're going to stop counting the votes and come back after breakfast tomorrow. Not happening. I turned off Fox News because they weren't speaking the truth. They were doing exactly what the girls that turned their back to hide me out of the story were doing. So I have to tell you, that broke my heart. I've been with them forever. But I turned on a favorite YouTuber of mine by the name of Charlie Kirk. And he started to uncover some really interesting statistics that were happening in real time. And one of the statistics that really stuck out to me was that in one of the counties or one of the states in Pennsylvania, I think it was Pennsylvania, there was like 1,700% increase. Now, I'm not just 100% increase, 1,700% increase in registered voters over the age of 90. First of all, I've been a registered voter forever, and most of the people I know that are 90 are also registered voters and have been for many, 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 many years. So why would all of a sudden 1,700% of them decide to just suddenly get in this election? Wow, massive fraud there. And then, of course, we had Wayne County have more people vote than are eligible to vote, or more people registered than live in the state that are eligible age. So that was a big wow. People are really pushing, and a lot of people are really pushing the naked Biden on us here. So then I look into the computer glitches. This is where I think the most scary part of the story is. And I think that this deserves all of you to go investigate. The software with Dominion and Smartmatic. That software system was already discussed as being unreliable and proven to be unreliable, and that's why Florida stopped using it. Now we find that Smartmatic was the source that was used to win elections in Venezuela for the Communist Party, and then moved to Argentina to be used there as well. Once it gets its little foot in the door, nobody can outvote the machine. And it looks very eerily similar to what happened in this country this past couple weeks. So I ask, why is this voting software even allowed in the United States of America? Why? We want fair and free elections. That's what this country should stand on. Ethical integrity, all the votes should count that are cast legally. It's funny how the software that was used in all those counties too that decided to stop voting on election night, and they decided to stop counting on election night, at exactly the same time, boom, all those counties, all those states stopped counting their votes, and they're all using that software. Interesting. Coincidence? So, no matter who is declared the winner in this so-called election, the integrity in our elections have been lost, which also means that we, the people, have lost. And Biden is naked, and that can't be unseen. So, if you're asking me, Patty, what can I do about this? First of all, seek truth tellers. Avoid news that sounds propaganda-ish. If they're saying don't look behind the curtain, look behind the curtain. That's your cue, okay? Also, you might want to write your state legislatures. I know that several of the states they're in battles with right now. I'm leaving a link below if you want to right? These legislatures that are actually involved in some voter fraud manipulation tactics, go for it. Please do support that choice. Don't give up. Stand firm in your conviction in the truth. Once you have it, you will never be able to see the other side again. Once you know you've seen truth, you can't go back. You'll be able to recognize it. Papa has asked me to reference my story, the first story I talked to you about, the man with the red hat. And I'm supposed to say to those of you who have helped to cheat in this election, check your wallet. If you support a party who is willing to cheat, check your wallet. And if you have such strong commitment to a cause that you would cheat, steal, or harm another person, then God needs you to talk to him right now. So check your wallet now. So that's all I have for today. I'll see you soon. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Take action, stand firm, and stop watching propaganda. Until next time, God bless.